This is Crime Cruise, Love Boat Exposed. Saturday on the Love Boat. The podcast that hunts down and tears apart shenanigans on this classic TV show.
I see an awful lot of bodies who really have nothing to be ashamed of.
When laws, morals, and behavior go rogue.
She's a student of marine biology, and I know a lot of Marines who like to study her biology.
We are there.
Saturday on the Love Boat, Julie's game to join an all-male club, but she's shocked at the things they ask her to do.
Now, from Studio 109, welcome aboard.
I think it's time you and I got to know each other better. A man gets very lonely at sea.
Yes, I can imagine.
Welcome, everybody, to Crime Cruise Love Boat Exposed.
High seas and low morals.
That's right, high seas, low morals. This is a show where we take a look at the Love Boat TV series that was on in 1978. We started this series of ours with episode 1, season 1, and now this brings us to episode 7. Well, I am Rob, this is Charlotte, and also not to be forgotten, producer Caleb.
Hi, thank you. Yeah, I had a little nap in my corner before you guys showed up, so well rested.
You sound well rested.
He
thank
does,
you.
doesn't he?
Appreciate it.
Very chipper and young. Remember
Very
when we
much
used
so.
to sound that way?
I do.
Like lots of your life ahead of you. And
there was so much to discover,
so much to do.
learn,
Yeah.
to experience, and
You
now,
weren't scared of death yet?
No. Just bring death on, really.
Yeah, right.
Ultimately. Speaking of death, though.
Oh, God.
Well,
Oh, that's a...
What the fuck, Rob?
next week's normal episode would be episode 8, but
It sucks.
we are not going to do episode 8 because it involves death and children and...
orphans, and it's
Yeah, it's a lot.
it's really depressing. I don't think we all want to be crying
No.
when we should be talking about
I don't
scandals.
cry anyway. I'm definitely not going to cry on a podcast.
Especially watching The Love Boat. I mean,
No, it's the Love
we're
Boat.
supposed to laugh and be
There's no like
disgusted.
crying in the like. There's no crying in baseball. There's no crying on the Love Boat.
No, there's not crying, but there is crime.
There is crime, lots of it,
There's lots of crime.
and we're here to expose it.
Some of it truly illegal, some of it sexual harassment in its nature. It's a smorgasbord of criminal behavior and moral dilemmas. And that's how things were shown. Sometimes it's entertainment in the 70s. And we're here looking back.
Because there's nothing funnier than sexual harassment.
No, it's hilarious.
It's a real knee slapper.
Nice. Well,
Gets me going.
Crazy.
yes.
And medical malpractice, probably.
For
There is
sure.
no probably with that doctor.
The breaking of HIPAA laws.
Yeah, the breaking of everything laws. Like
He-
literally, people just come
He's
onto
probably
a
not
boat.
even a
probably
certified
not even
doctor.
doctor.
No, he probably just came on this
That's
boat
why
and
he's in
just pretended.
international waters. He like doesn't even have a goddamn degree.
There we go. We just exposed the Love
Yeah,
Boat.
we just exposed it. None
end
of
of
it's
the
true.
episode. So there we go.
That's it.
Right. It's the same type of crime sometimes.
Same type.
Or moral hijinks.
Yeah.
On every episode, pretty much.
What
So-
classifies as a hijink?
We can go down the list. The way an employer talks.
I just like the word.
Yeah. The way Captain Merrill Steubing
Yeah.
may treat or talk to Julie or things he may request of her. The types of competitions Doc will have with Gopher and trying to bed as many women as possible.
Yeah.
There's just a lot of that
Because they're
kind of stuff.
both super doable. Gross. They are both not. They're not even like cute. Not even close to being worth it.
And even Julie gets into the mix.
Yeah,
And
she does.
You think she's sweet Julie, and a lot of times she's just off the moral compass.
Julie is very flip-floppy, though, I will say, because one episode she'd be like, no, guys, don't do this. That's very bad. And then the next episode she'd be doing the exact same thing and be like, oh, no issues, no issues here. No, I love doing this type of stuff. Like, Julie, make up your mind. Stay to one street. Like,
Well, whatever works for Julie works for Julie. I
Right.
think we've
That's
learned
right.
that.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, with that said,
go.
let's just cue up our first batch of clips from episode 7, season 1 of The Love Boat.
I think I'm in love.
The doc is looking at a passenger who's just boarded.
Hi, I'm Miss Edwards. Welcome, Miss Edwards. Yes, you're on the Aloha deck, cabin 351. I'm Cruise Director Julie McCoy. And this is Dr. Brecker.
Call me Adam, and I'll call you Eve.
Don't call me. I'll call you. What is this strange power you have over women?
She's just not in a holiday mood yet. Give her mariachis, margaritas, Mexican moonlights. She'll come around.
Or not.
So we'll get her drunk.
Yeah.
And then she will literally love me.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a plan he just laid out to the cruise director, who seems to find amusement in it. And it's just
Isn't her job like the safety and well-being and like happiness of passengers?
I think it's that the passengers find ways to enjoy themselves. She connects them with that.
Okay, got it.
And maybe for her, she's thinking they would enjoy Doc.
No one would enjoy that Doc.
No. So producer Caleb pulls these clips.
Yep.
We leave him as the sole arbitrator of moral justice, is a way I would say it.
That's a lot of pressure. If you
In the
word it like
hands
that.
of a freaking 20-year-old, by the way.
He's a very appropriate 20-year-old.
He is very appropriate. Way more appropriate than I am at 44. Yes.
Jeez,
myself.
thank you. I'll
Yes.
take that.
too.
100%. Thank you, Rob.
Oh, sure. Oh, okay. Producer Caleb, your take on the clip we just saw. What struck you? What made you pull that clip out of the episode?
Well, the first thing that caught my eye was him trying to shoot his shot by being like, "Call me Adam if you call me Eve." Like,
Shoot his shot, he just said.
Yeah.
Hey, that's Gen Z lingo. Just
Okay.
But that's what first caught my eye. It was like trying to flirt with this passenger he just met. And then she completely turned him down, just absolutely gave him the cold shoulder. And then the second she left, I was like, oh, that's it. Okay, cool. I'll clip it. And then I just kept on watching, and just then he mentioned like the margaritas and get her all loosened up,
her
and
drunk.
then she'll fall for him. That's what I was like, okay, that's
Bill Cosby. Her.
oh yeah, yeah, literally.
Yeah.
Charlotte, what struck you as you're watching this scene? What entered your mind as you saw this all go down?
Just gross.
Yeah.
Just gross.
Always gross.
It's the doctor. He's
doctor.
gross 24/7.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just doesn't stop. He's sort of like the Hugh Hefner of the Love Boat in a sense. And everyone expects Doc to be making a play for the latest passengers.
I mean, they hide stowaways in his room.
They do. It's like,
His bedroom's in his office
right.
again.
It's just putting the wolf in charge of the sheep with the Doc. Okay, so moving along to our next clip. Let's just roll it.
Well, I have a personal problem.
Well, wait. I can see him
This is
now.
Julie with
Tall,
the captain.
confident, three-piece suit, maybe a lawyer.
How did you know?
Well, I watched you hightail it past me when he came aboard.
Ex-boyfriend, old flame.
A raging inferno. We met in Paris. Strangers walking in the park. Turned into 3 of the most wonderful weeks of my life. I was young. He was worldly. I was so crazy about this guy that I quit my job at the airline, sold my car, moved to Los Angeles to be where he lived.
Serious stuff.
But we were madly in love. Inseparable. 2 nights a week.
Let me take a wild guess. He was married.
I thought it would kill me. I was full of girlish dreams of rose-covered cottages and tuna fish casseroles and quiet evenings at home.
Okay, one, tuna fish casseroles is not like my first choice if I was dreaming about my future partner. And
Well,
also,
this was the 70s. Tuna casseroles, very popular.
okay, well, I've also been referred to as a burning inferno before, so I don't even know what she means. Like, what is that?
I don't
Like, did he
know.
burn down her life and tear it apart, or did like she want to be in the path of his fire? Like, what was going on?
The heat of their chemistry.
The heat of the, and also she's admitting to basically her boss that she had an affair with a married guy.
Yes.
And that they were f***ing 2 nights a week.
Yeah. And she still has sparkles in her eyes when she
She
talks
still
about
looks so goddamn innocent, even when she's saying it.
it. Yeah, she does.
I mean, it's unbelievable.
This was like a Disney fantasy dream for her, this
But
scenario.
he was married.
Caleb,
I gave up my whole life and moved to LA. Sold my car. And the girls, we hear this shit all the time.
and he's boarding the boat.
Probably with the chick.
Yes.
Or 2.
All right, Caleb, thoughts?
This one struck a nerve with me. I think I said in a previous episode, maybe 1 or 2, that I have, and I keep it very, very bare minimum of information. Been involved in a potential homewrecking situation, homewrecking / cheating situation. I was on the bad end of it.
Wow.
And so seeing Julie kind of go through the same thing that I went through. Not to the same extent. No, she went above and beyond. Homewrecking's just not good. I know
Caleb
from
is a stud, chicks. Let me just tell you, he wrecks homes.
personal experience. Homewrecking, cheating is just it's not the way to go. Don't do it. That's stupid. You're stupid if you do it. I'm calling you out. There we go.
Well, to wear it on your sleeve like Julie is too, it's like she's happy and just loving telling this story to her boss and the doc, who is the last person you want to tell anything, sexually oriented to.
And let me tell you, my story, if Julie had gone, it wouldn't have ended in, that motherfucker would have been on Dateline. Do you know what I'm saying? I mean, this is crazy.
Right. Okay, well, with that, we're going to just keep moving along.
Hey, Doc. How long I gotta wear this stupid collar?
Just wear it till the
This is
soreness goes
Isaac,
away.
the bartender,
I
talking to
look
Doc.
ridiculous.
No, you don't. Just say you're going with a turtle.
Hey, you keep laughing at my neck and you're gonna wear your mouth in a sling. Hey, cool it, Isaac. We're both in the same boat.
All right.
They are all in the same boat.
Yeah,
And that's a true fact.
that's really true.
Yeah.
So what struck you to pull this clip?
It just assault, like threatening to mess him up, to basically borderline to kill him.
Isaac basically said, I will throw you down.
Yeah. So a lot of that happens, and it's sort of a joke, but maybe not, is what we kind of see when we're watching.
I specifically chose this clip because I was fighting in my mind, like, okay, is this like just banter or is this like actually like a threat kind of thing? But I was more on the side of like, no, he was serious. Like, hey, keep running your mouth and I will drop you to the floor. Like,
And also Isaac full on was like pulling a Muhammad Ali in that outfit that he had on. He had a freaking like bathrobe, a towel on his head, a neck brace on. He could have roughed that gopher up.
I'll tell you this, he had a look, and it wasn't a bad look. I mean, I
No,
felt
it was
sort
a
of like
good
a
look.
chic, a little bit,
Yeah.
little like Muhammad Ali in the corner of the ring.
Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
Oh, amen. Oh, Muhammad Ali. Okay, next. So we see a couple kissing at the dining room.
I guess I'm seated with you two.
This is the woman Doc tried to hit on.
Hi, would you mind if I sit down? Thank you. Please, no, don't get up. Hi.
What happened to you? Got yourself shaving?
No, I got banged up fighting off 3 women to get to you.
I hope tomorrow you'd say it was worth it.
No, don't quit while you're on the street.
So the woman leaves the
I think
table.
this dumb thing went off early. I didn't even have time to eat dinner. Here. Don't
alarm-
forget my glasses.
Her alarm went off on her watch. She's back.
Anything I need to know? That
room.
cute doctor is at our table.
I think we have a
And
twin
he's mine.
situation.
Damn it, you're right. They're twins.
Fill me up a doggy bag, will you?
Oh boy, you called it. Very good. Twins.
Yep.
So what we see in play here is the doc hitting on what he thinks is one woman. The woman leaves, and then the audience is in on the fact that she has a twin.
Which is literally Doc's dream. He's not hitting on one woman, he's hitting on two, and they look exactly alike. He can have one on each side.
Yes. And
One here, one here.
It took 7 episodes for this show to get to the twins subject, that
Yeah.
whole kind of thing. And they didn't do it really well when they introduced that there are 2 of these sisters, because they just had an arm kind of coming out from behind a wall. So we're supposed to believe that these are exactly the same looking women at our sisters here. And
I think
you're
they
right.
call that identical twins, Rob. Let's just get medically specific here.
come on, Rob.
I mean, Jesus Christ.
Have you, Caleb, seen many identical twin plot lines in TV and films?
Not a lot, no. No, but I will say that the reason I chose this clip was because they're acting as one person. So there's not 2 of the same people running around. The watch goes off so they can swap places. So they're 2 people on 1 ticket, which is illegal, firstly. And yeah, I don't know if there's any other clips about the one twin is wearing glasses, one twin is not wearing glasses. So that's how you tell them apart.
Okay,
Got it. Patty Duke was an identical cousin
that's right.
from last week.
There's lots of ways that could go.
Lots of things, lots of ways.
I'd really be curious to see if the doc does end up with 2 sisters, in his
Literally his dream.
bed.
Yep.
Right.
If there aren't any clips, I guess you just have to watch the episode.
Okay.
Okay. All right. We're going to roll the next clip because we're not even halfway through the clips for this episode. And 3, 2, 1. It's Julie.
Hey, how's your cat? Oh, what's his name?
Herb? Oh, he's fine.
This is the dude she talked about.
How's your pussy,
wife?
Julie?
What's her name?
Barbara, she's fine. Only she's not my wife anymore.
The camera zooms to Julie.
Who?
We untied the knot last year.
Oh.
You want to have dinner with me tomorrow night?
Who?
Say no.
They were
Julie cannot go to dinner with him.
Oh, they're going to have dinner. I mean, you could tell from their
They're
eyes.
going to have dinner. Yeah.
You guys, I don't even like how you guys are saying the word, oh, they're going to have dinner. Like, what is that even? What are you guys doing? This is why whenever I go on a date with a guy, I buy dinner.
That's a good plan. Well, this
It's
was
the
like
best plan.
This is a guy that's maybe 20, 30 years older than Julie, it looks like.
I think you're being nice, Rob. I think
40.
you could be like her dad.
And he has dentures, and he's talking like he's an old-time movie star.
He is.
Right.
Like he's Robert Evans or something. Please. You're not saying in any picture, kid.
No, I don't like where this is going.
I don't either.
I think I did this clip just as a setup, but another thing, we talked over it, but she did go, how's your wife? Like, she just ran straight into it, but then she's still just got that tunnel vision, and it's
I left my wife. But if you want to try again for sloppy thirds or whatever.
We'll be right back with more Love Boat Exposed. Go to loveboatexposed.com to send us a message, leave a voicemail, or learn more about the show and our team. Who knows? You might just be invited to the captain's table.
It's a pleasure to welcome you aboard. I'm speaking for my entire crew.
The thing is, if someone cheats or
They're going to do it again.
They're going to do it again.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
And he untied the knot, as he said. That's how he put it.
Yeah.
So that just opens the door.
That's like, sounds like I got a vasectomy or something. Like, what is untie the knot? Jesus, you guys are so basic. Okay, let's go.
Oh, look, I don't get it. Last night.
Well, last
It's the
night
dog.
was last night.
one of the twins.
But this is right now. How about a little preventive medicine?
I've got some Like what?
Like rubbing some of this on my legs and back? And anywhere else I might get burned?
And Doc goes for the rub.
How's my back?
Delicious. It's your second best side.
He's a fucking doctor.
Good. Now all I need is a drink to go with it.
How about a pina colada?
You've read me like a book.
Can't wait to get to the end of the chapter.
Gross.
Charlotte.
I mean, I'm always the one that has to comment on this. It's just so ridiculous. It's just so crazy that you would like be on a boat. Like, one, I kind of like the fact that the doctor is being played by two chicks. I kind of enjoying watching him not really know what the actual is going on.
Right.
But I don't know. Will you rub this on? I mean, obviously she wants something. I would never tell anyone to rub suntan lotion on my back and my legs.
And any other areas.
And any other area that, look, I'm a redhead, bitches. I will get burned everywhere. You know what I mean? Like every crevice of my body needs to be. I would never say that to anybody.
Especially Doc. Do not say that to Doc,
Especially
please,
Doc. That is
Charlotte.
stuff you do when you get out of the shower and you're like, okay, I'm going to be in the sun in like 30 minutes. I have to, I'm a walking vampire. I literally have to I'm a day walker. I have to prepare for this stuff.
Well, this is definitely one of the top 3 clips in these first 7 episodes where they pushed the boundaries beyond what we might have even expected.
Yeah.
My number 1 still right now is when the captain was super horny for John Ritter dressed as a woman. That might have been episode 3.
He was kind of an attractive woman.
No.
No, okay. Okay.
But anyway, he's a good guy, John Ritter, though.
Oh, he was the best guy.
Hilarious, man.
The best. Gone too soon.
Very much so. Next clip. Doc is kissing one of the sisters.
Now, wasn't that worth waiting for?
I bet we can do even better than that with practice.
And the other sister watches, and she's pissed.
She just took off her watch, so she's not going to know when the alarm goes off.
The other sister does not like that she can't get her claws into Doc as well. They're communicating to each other, and Doc's just...
I have to go.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. I really have to go.
Oh, no, I'm not letting you go.
No, I've got to go.
Oh, why?
Oh, I wish I could tell you.
But you could tell me anything. For Pete's sake, I'm a doctor.
Now he's a doctor.
And now the other sister comes out.
You changed your mind.
You lost your mind?
Yes, I have. Crazy about you.
Kisses her, and she doesn't want that. Or does she?
Well, she has to give in because he's not letting go. He's literally like attached to her face like a pit bull,
Right.
and he's not going to let go of her. So, like, girls in that instance just like say, okay, fine.
Well, you saw her physicality. She just sort of gave up.
That's what we do. We give up.
Wow.
I will give you context. I think Charlotte already kind of knew the second sister, one with glasses, is not into Doc whatsoever.
Right. So we're definitely at sexual harassment.
And assault at this point.
Yeah.
And does it even go further? I guess
he manhandled her straight up, forced her.
And weirdly in public too. So I mean,
I don't really think the Doc gives a shit.
He doesn't.
He doesn't.
He literally doesn't.
He is charged up. Already.
Oh, that guy. Thank God Viagra had not been invented when the Love Boat was like a crime cruise. Can you imagine?
No, but
it
who
would
knows
be literally
what the doc
insane.
is concocting in his office? Maybe
He might have been the freaking.
Oh, you know, just
inventor of-
popping random pills, just trying to figure something
popping pills.
out.
Look at Caleb over there popping pills. Everyone's just popping pills on the Love Boat. Well, Julie's doing cocaine probably. That's why maybe she like changes her mind sometimes.
Could be.
Could be.
Could be.
Yeah.
All right. And next.
Finally. I've been waiting here for hours.
The two sisters, once again.
We've always been truthful with each other, right? Since we were kids. Okay. I was with Doc. I'm afraid I've fallen for him. You? You don't fall for guys. You get a tan. I thought you said you didn't like him. I didn't. Until he kissed me. Sure, I did your warm-up. Well, it was your idea to go on this crazy trip, 2 for the price of 1. What now, genius? Listen to us. We haven't argued like this since we were kids. Who could use the roller skates? How did we solve that one? We got rid of the roller skates. Maybe that's what we should do with Doc. You mean not see him anymore? It's the only way. Agreed? Okay.
It's the only way. Like, they're literally on this cruise for a week. I'm so confused. They're not going to see Doc ever. He's going to move on to the next, stowaway or whatever.
He might be already.
Yes.
I'm baffled by their behavior, and they did some interesting cutting technically because, again, there's one actress, Diana Canova, I think her name
So is this like a Parent Trap film?
Yeah, it is.
Sort of technique?
It becomes this whole thing where we have the stand-in wearing the red sweater, so we just see a part of what's supposed to be the girl that looks the same. I mean, they did it okay.
Yeah.
The acting was a little over-exaggerated. But,
Well, it's the frickin' Love Boat, Rob.
all right.
Everything's
Charlotte.
exaggerated.
Very good. God. Well, we'll move on. Doc's in a bathrobe in his room.
Well, hello.
/ office.
Can I come in?
It is his
I don't
office.
know. Do you have an appointment?
This is an emergency, Doc.
Little first aid?
I've got something to tell you.
Tell me like you told me last night.
He forces himself on her.
Please, Doc, let me say what I have to say.
Talk to me.
Well, I wanted to say that...
He's kissing her again. She doesn't want it.
But she's giving up.
She is.
Yes?
Do we need all this light?
He kissed her so well, she gave her right hand.
Each.
She's pinning him against the wall. And the lights go out. And now he leaves as if something's happened in there.
Who is it?
It's me.
The other sister's coming now.
I've changed my mind about breaking up. Forget it.
If we've been breaking up, I wonder what getting together is like.
Helen.
Do you always talk to yourself?
Only when I'm in the mood for love.
The other sister attacks Doc.
Something in a vitamin shot.
And the lights go out.
So he just admitted he's been drugging this woman. He goes, oh, it must be the vitamin shots. So what is in this vitamin shot, Doc?
I will say you don't see any of that in the episode, so it takes place behind the scenes, but
Right.
Well,
I
they always
totally
do,
missed
Caleb. That shit always takes place behind the scenes.
I totally missed that
It
part of
takes
it.
place in front in the open.
See, I wasn't sure. I thought he might have said, I need a vitamin shot.
No, he said it must have been that vitamin shot.
Yeah.
I want to know what it
Say
is.
that, huh?
Yeah. Wasn't that vitamin shot, brah?
Fucking creepy. Wow. I don't know. Early forms of Viagra.
There we go.
Yeah, just like we spoke of.
Well, Viagra doesn't really work on women. Trust me, I've tried.
You know, there was something called Niagara that they made for women. I'm not sure it actually.
If there was literally a pill I could take every day, I would take it. So dudes, take them.
All right.
It makes no sense.
No, it doesn't. And on to the next clip.
Jesus, Caleb, how many are in this?
The question.
Of course he did.
He did?
I just, I haven't given him my answer
Julie has
yet.
an eye patch.
Look, you'll have to
Weird.
excuse me. I'm a
I'll
little
give you some context after the clip.
Got a very big decision to make. Who knows? This could be my last cruise.
Gopher is
I have
quizzing
some
her.
passengers to see.
Julie, wait a minute.
The Homewrecker proposed to her.
Question. You what?
Excuse me. I'm looking for a passenger. His name's Buddy Stanfield.
Oh, seems to me I remember. Is he
It's a pretty
kind
blonde
of a tall dude?
Uh-huh. Real cute.
Oh, yeah. Cute as a button. Yeah, you can have him paged, but is he expecting you?
Well, I sure hope so. I'm his wife.
Yeah, his wife. Oh, gee, that's funny. I had the impression when I met him that he was divorced.
Oh, he was. I nabbed him so fast he didn't know what hit him. We've been married 2 months. Isn't that cute?
Cute as a bug in a rug.
I think I'll go look inside. Thanks.
And she's off.
We should speak to Julie. We gotta speak to Julie.
So without context, I feel like this guy's been pimping on the boat.
No, so that was fully in the context. He was married and he went on the boat by himself. And he told Julie that he was single.
Yes.
But he's home wrecking
Yes.
once again.
What did I say to Julie? I said, don't do it.
You did say
Literally,
that.
why does no one listen to me?
Julie is this weird mix of innocent, stupid, and driven.
It's really odd.
It is.
But then, yeah, the context to why she's got an eye patch and Isaac's got a brace around his neck and all that. Another plot line, the third plot line to this episode, because there's usually 3. This old couple got married on the Titanic and they're jinxed, but every time this couple showed up, one of the main characters got hurt and they think that they were cursed because they survived the Titanic.
Oh, okay. That's a stretch, but
That's a stretch.
It's great to hear they tied the Titanic into the Pacific Princess. And
I mean, would you want to, though?
no,
Okay.
strange connection.
Yeah.
It appears there is one more clip,
Might be the one I just talked about, yeah.
and here it is.
Well, how was the honeymoon?
Getting better all the time.
Where's Captain Stubing? We want to say goodbye to him.
Oh, what a shame. You just missed him.
No, he's right over there.
Oh, Captain Stubing! Captain Stubing!
Stooping is leaving the boat.
We just want to say thank you.
Thanks for everything! My pleasure.
And Steuben falls into the water for some reason.
So, yeah, there's the context. That's the curse in action. Ties it all together.
Right.
There we go. Nice little bow on this episode. I think
I
I
like
did.
that. Was good, Caleb.
Well
a nice
said.
little bow.
Well done.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But those people really didn't look old enough to have been married on the
I was trying to
Titanic.
figure
I
the
just
math.
want to, there's
I don't think
no,
so.
I don't do math, but I'm telling you right now, they didn't look old enough.
And I wouldn't think a couple that would be on the Titanic would be so kind of upbeat and happy and sprite and moving around.
Dude, that bitch threw her necklace off the side. She was not happy at the end of that movie. No one's happy.
She wanted death.
She wanted Celine Dion.
Right.
Yeah.
And she found death, not Celine Dion. And so episode 7 winds itself down. What did we learn, Caleb?
Homewrecking is dumb, and if someone
Don't
cheats,
do it.
they're gonna do it again.
Right.
Yeah.
There's your life moral with Caleb.
I love that little life moral lessons with Caleb.
Oh, me too. Me too. Caleb knows a lot. Have you noticed
I
that?
know he does.
He knows a lot for his age.
A lot. I agree.
And that's
Controversial.
The story of producer Caleb. A little controversial.
There's no controversy on this show.
No.
Come
Not
on.
a single.
I'm just
little
sitting
bit
here
of
as a lightning rod for controversy.
And that's it for this week's episode 7, season 1 of The Love Boat. We will see you next week.
Thank you.
Have a good one, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with a friend.
We're sailing away, but we will be back with a new episode of Crime Cruise, Love Boat Exposed. Make sure to subscribe. We're on all your favorite podcast platforms. And connect with us at loveboatexposed.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure, but I have duties on the bridge. Good evening.